How's it, friends? Can you guess what we're going to make today? Let me give you a hint. Hint number one. Okay, it doesn't get you that far. Honestly, this is like a blank canvas. You can make so many things with this. But hint number two. Now, South Africans, you should be able to guess. We are making rusks. This one is to die for. It's truly a delicious rusk recipe. First up, we have 1¼ kgs of margarine. I know what you're thinking, it's a lot, but we are making a lot of rusks. And this is going to go in the microwave. And now we wait. We wait. Woo-hoo. Be careful not to mess. Be careful not to mess. All right. So we've got our 1¼ kgs of margarine. We've got 3 3/4 sugar. Can be brown sugar, can be white sugar, whatever you want. And then we are going to be mixing 2 cups of boiling water into it as well, and just stir it all about. Keep mixing until it's very much dissolved. And then we can move on to the next part, and that is your eggs. You're gonna need 5 eggs for this recipe. And for that, you need 1 3/4 cups of water, cold water this time. 5 eggs. And then you whisk it all about. All right, our eggs are whisked, our margarine and sugar is melted. Now the dry ingredients. Our seed mix. Seed mix can be a ratio of whatever seeds you want: linseeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, poppy seeds, pecan nuts, macadamia nuts, walnuts. It can just be your own ratio, but you want to add it up to 650 grams. 175 grams of bran, our salt and baking powder, and then the big mama, 2½ kgs of self-raising flour. And what we want to do now is we want to mix all of these dry ingredients, and then we want to mix these wet ingredients into this, and then we mix it all about again, and then we can put it into the rusk trays and in the oven. And if I haven't told you already, preheat your oven. I always forget to say it in the beginning of a video. Seeds, bran, baking powder, salt. That's all your dry ingredients. And you mix it all about. I'm going to go in with my hands just now. Just warning you. Dry ingredients are mixed up. Let's add our eggs. Our butter mixture. You're gonna need some arm power. This requires power. Almost there. Just make sure all that flour is mixed in. That's what you need. That is what you need. All right, let's get this into the trays. And you're just pressing it in so that all the corners are getting this rusk mixture. Pat that rusks. Pat, pat. Tum ta dum, tum tum ta dum. Andrew was caught not once, not twice, but 3 times eating my batter.
It's looking amazing.
Now's the time for this baby boy. This baby boy goes on, basically fitting it in. Then you squeeze down. Then you lift it up. All right, let's put these babies in the oven. All right, it's been an hour, so we can take the rusks out of the oven. Looks good. And these are slightly more browned around the edges, which is understandable. And we just want to cut it through again on these lines that the rusk cutter had given. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the rusks onto, so that they don't touch each other. They're going to be on a tray, and then we're going to put it back in the oven, but at a lower temperature, so it just dehydrates. All right, so this one will go back into the oven. And what you will do is you won't close it completely, the oven. So it'll just be open slightly. What can sometimes help is if you have like a wooden spoon, and there we go, just some air that can come out.
4 hours later.
I got myself a warm mug of tea. Now let's try one of these beautifully baked rusks. This is what it's like to be proudly South African. Cheers. Thanks for watching, you guys.